My respects to you.
I got fucking everything.
Wonderful. Come with me.
Good luck to you.
What's taking them so long?
I really don't know.
Ready? Great. Now put it on.
Well, definitely an improvement. That's good.
That's really fucking good.
You don't think it's too much?
It's perfect. If I met you at night, I'd shit myself.
That's exactly what humans look like.
Says the man who's never seen one.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what people think humans look like.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
We're only just getting started.
Good day, Henry.
Have you heard about anything interesting going on lately?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches.
Of course I care about it. Sheeps and wenches are my thing. Where do I find them?
That's over and done with. They ran away into the forest.
The wenches?
The sheep.
Well, we'd better get back to work.
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Scallops Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home, see the damage and so on. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Ratai, that he has some arrangements there.
It won't be easy to find him. Ratai's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. Do you want me to hold your hand while you do it?
I'll be on my way then.
Go. Go. And ask him when you see it.
How's trade?
Around here? The ones who've got it worst are them at the Neuhoff stud farm. Getting things up and running again without old Smill will be a job and a half. His widow Zora's a fine woman, tough as they come. But, well, she's a woman still. Good luck.
Hey, Henry! Good luck, then.
Lots of fucking...
I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have to have...
Well, I'll...
Goodbye.
Yeah! I have some,
Let's see. Quite a collection.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
I've heard about another encampment. It seems
All right, I'll take a look. Yeah.
God's blessing. Good luck then.
God save you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use...
Could be. Bertold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something. And that's not all. You're the blacksmith's son from Skalitz, ain't you? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some jobs. He was moaning about it here yesterday. And that's not all. Go see Herman the executioner. Long as you got the stomach for See you later.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
God bless.
Can I...
Do you know where I can find the young innkeeper?
Adam? He's either tottering around the tavern or...
Yes.
Goodbye.
How's it going?
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's...
You went to Skalitz on your own, didn't you?
Not really. It took me a while.
That was sensible of you. I went back.
I know. I heard.
And how did it go?
There wasn't anything to do. Someone already did it before.
What thief?
Some shady-looking character. Whole face smeared with soot. He shot out of the basement as soon as I went by and ran away with his loot. I got such a scare. I didn't think about running after.
What did he look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He was covered in soot, and his sack of loot was so full, he had the kettle tied.
A sooty man, a big sack and a new kettle. Of course, he could clean himself up and throw away the...
You know, it really could have been a charcoal burner. That sack definitely looked like a charcoal burner's sack.
What was it he took from your place?
I don't know.
What harm is there in telling me now? I can't steal it. Someone got there before me.
That's true. My father hid some money and valuables there. There was a jeweled cross he wanted to give Bianca as a dowry.
What did the cross look like?
Why do you ask?
Well, if I saw it somewhere...
What? You want to look for it?
Well, like I said, if I see it or hear something about it, we'll see.
That would be so kind. I've nothing left. If I had that cross, at least I'd have something to remember them all by. The cross itself was silver, and it had a small red ruby in the middle.
And did you tell the catchpoles about it?
I did. Alex asked me what happened and then sent me straight to them.
And what happened?
They said they were sorry, but they don't have anyone who could search all the houses looking for a kettle. So... Good luck, then.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
What would I be doing there? Everything's burnt down.
Someone saw a charcoal burner rooting around there.
And how does anyone know it was a charcoal burner? I'd like to know.
Well, they said he had a charcoal sack and...
Sacks aren't hard to come by. Especially around Skalitz. Anyone could have one.
including the guilty man.
Well, maybe it wasn't me, and you're looking for someone else.
All right, then. I believe you. So you probably don't know who it really was, do you?
No, I don't. There are plenty of charcoal burners round here, but who's to say it's one of them you're looking for?
Fine. Thanks, then.
Take care now.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
Skalitz? I thought that place burned down to the ground. What would I be doing there?
Someone there saw a charcoal burner rooting through the burned-out buildings.
Well, if you know who it was, then why'd you come to me?
I don't know who it was, just that it was a charcoal burner.
And how do you know that? Because he was grubby from ash in the middle of a town full of ash?
No, because he had a charcoal burner's sack.
And that's your evidence. Anyone can get that. There's plenty lying around a forge, and there's a lot of people wandering around there.
And did you see where they went?
Wherever it was, they all walked together like they were in a procession. I'm not sure exactly where they were headed, but it was south. To Samopesh, maybe, or Mehried, or Sassau. I wasn't paying too much attention.
All right, then. I believe you. But if I ever find out you've been...
No, don't worry, that won't happen. God be with you.
A completely new kettle? Could it be the one stolen from Skalitz?
I'm honoured that you should...
Ah, you got a nice new kettle.
Yeah. It cost me a groschen or two.
Like hell it did. That cost you nothing but a bit of sneaking around.
What are you trying to say?
You robbed a man's home in Skalitz. He saw you. And they'll hang you for that.
All right. All right! Fuck. Yes, I took it. It didn't belong to anyone anymore, so what did it matter?
It did belong to someone, Charcoal Burner. It belonged to a boy who came back to look for his dead family's savings and didn't find anything. So?
I'm sorry about that. Take it then and give it to him. I hid it behind the cottage in the rotting tree.
I'll forgive you this time. But God save you if you try anything like this ever again.
May the Lord watch over you. Damn.
Megvagy te szemét! Ez a lövöldözés még nagyon fájni fog neked!
Yeah. Yeah.
Henry, I'm glad you came. How are you?
It wasn't easy, but in the end I pulled...
So how did it go? Have you got anything?
I tracked down the charcoal burner, but it wasn't worth it. He didn't have anything with him anymore.
He didn't have anything? It's ridiculous. He had to have at least a heap of...
And how do you know that? I beat everything he had out of him, and it wasn't more than a few groschen. Maybe he managed to drink it all.
Maybe. If it was the right man, are you sure?
He confessed and gave up the money. If his conscience was clear, he wouldn't do that, would he?
Depends on the type of thrashing you gave him, doesn't it? It does.
No, it wasn't easy, but in...
So how did it go?
I found him in the end, but it wasn't easy.
I'm glad to hear that.
Me too. Otherwise my purse wouldn't be jangling.
Fine, fine. I just hope you know... Good luck.
Henry! Stop by and see me when you got time. Jesus, what have you been up?
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
I haven't heard anything about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. And there's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
Fucking idiot. Those people work for Sigismund?
Yeah. For Sigismund.
And are you quite sure?
No, actually, they're not Sigismund's people.
And you think it's all right? Is that what we are now? Common thieves?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're all right, but we're up to our necks in shit.
But a thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Sasau, on our last legs at the tavern?
Yes.
Then you're a fucking fool.
My pleasure.
Ever since Skalitz, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay the price for that? To hell with the fucking quarrymen.
All the better, sir.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the...
Fuck.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, you go to Talmud, try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you can make it so there's as few...
God be with you.
The tanker here.
God be with you.
It was.
So how did
I tracked down.
he...
And how
Maybe.
he can.
See you later.
Jesus, what are you...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What's going on there? Hey. Well now. Oh! To arms! Get over here!
Yeah.
Turns up willing for the slaughter.
The ant sets him up.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
To arms! Get up! Ah! Fuck it!
Yeah.
God be with you, lad. Henry, just the man I want to see.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to...
And how can I, encourage him to do that?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time.
I understand. And my time...
Indeed.
Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergyman...
I'll be careful. Don't worry.
Take care.
God be with you.
Guess who I ran into? A man covered in ash and in possession of a new kettle.
Truly. And
I got something out of him. I think he might have spent some on booze.
it's not all of it, but that doesn't matter. I'm grateful for even this much.
I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favour for a neighbour.
That's so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything...
I'll remember it.
Goodbye.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs. Good luck, then.
Greetings, good night.
Care to try your hand at dark?
Goodbye. I can't wait to see how you throw. Huh. What the hell's with these damn dice? Oh, come on. It's time I had to throw. Finished. Yeah, if I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
God be with you, Henry.
Your turn. That's it. God's holy hat. We'll see. That'll do me. How in the name of all that's holy
I've taken care of the...
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
And that's not all. There's some trouble on the...
All right, I'll take... I've taken care of the...
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
It looks like your work is done here at Ratai. I haven't heard of any other camps.
Thank you, Captain.
But have no fear of idleness. I've sent word to Captain Robard. They're expecting you at...
Very well, Captain. I'll set...
Glad to hear it.
I have some...
Let's see. Good.
Yeah! Yeah.
God save you, Henry.
One ale over here, please.
Good day.
How's trade?
Nothing we can.
See you later.
You already talked to Matthew,
No.
so go and see him. This might be our chance.
Hey, Henry.
So, what are you scheming up?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry.
Well, I overheard.
They owe them for a quarter of a year.
But it's bound.
Maybe not.
And why are...
Andrew.
And are you...
No.
And you think...
What do you want me to tell?
But the thing...
Do you think we're any better?
No.
So you understand? Ever since Skeletons, everything to hell with the... Wonderful. We are going to try to find it.
Come and have a word with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
call that combat?
Damn!
I'm going to enjoy this. Bring it on. You can't! Ah! Oh.
You.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Valdensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Uschitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
But that doesn't necessarily mean any of them are from Uschitz. Maybe they just meet here.
That is indeed possible, but I want certainty, not conjecture.
Who are these Valdensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation. Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much, but what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor. How can I help you, then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uschitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'll slaughter you. You know how this one ends.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. You, stop right where you are.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Christ.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It seems I've found it. A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
I'm looking for the owner of this cross.
No, I don't, but
Thanks.
take care now.
Jesus Christ, people.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you. People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hannah sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
Sir Hannes was quite clear. I'm to see to it that the vicar leaves, and when he finds what he's looking for, he'll go away, won't he?
Eventually. But you can't even imagine the horror he can unleash. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here? It surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanush too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
What good will that do us?
Prayers are sacred to all Christians, heretic or devotee. But if they are heretics, they are bound to pray differently.
And how will I know there's something wrong with their prayers?
Don't you know how true Christians pray?
I suppose so. But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church they'd pray the usual way. But at home it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
Where did those Bower folk come from?
I don't really know. I've never spoken to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves? Right.